Yes, if the West left Africa alone just for 2 minutes, we would be in a better position. But they can't afford to do that because they depend on us. So what's happening now is that the World Bank and IMF are unhappy with Dangote. So since the Middle Eastern war, a lot of countries in Africa turned to Dangote for oil because there's a shortage. And Mr. Dangote said, "Don't worry, my fellow Africans, I'm here for you." And he's now since shipped out over 20 gasoline cargoes across Africa. And that has also increased fertilizer exports within Africa and not the West. Now, they are saying that their argument is that the high fuel costs will result in poverty, economic instability, etc., which is true. But that is not in the control or in the hands of Dangote. It's what's happening across the globe. They have been writing in Reuters every day for the past 2 weeks about how they are demanding that the Nigerian president sets oil prices for Nigeria so that it's not high because of poverty, blah, 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 blah. But their real problem here is that they are seeing intra African trade increases. That's where the problem is because it disrupts macroeconomic control, especially in developing nations and economies. Now, that's where their problem is. That's where the real problem is. They do not want to see that. It works against them and not in their favor when Africans find solutions within each other because now they're going to be left out. And we all know that they benefit from Africans being in a bad position and depending on them. That's the story. It's not about the puppets in Tontoni. They are still partners with the people that perpetuated the Middle Eastern war. And now they want to come to Africa when a black man is making a bag because of the problems they have created. Now it's a problem. Now the oil, the sets, they must set their oil prices to a certain level. Now they're worried about all of that. We have not forgotten what Shell did in Nigeria. By the way, leave Dangote alone, leave Africa alone. This is a solution that we have now, and now we know that we can trade amongst each other, and that works best for Africans. In fact, that's how Africa should be moving. That's how we should be moving. And also, if you need to have a word with anybody, ring up Matrampana and Benjamin Netanyahu. They are the real global problem, not Dangote.